These are the end times. This is how you die. This is Project Zomboid. And I'm Eddie. Right, so in a nutshell, Project Zomboid is an open world roguelike isometric looter / horror survivor game with single player and multiplayer options. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in that shell, but I'm all about that nut. Yeah, that's probably bad verbiage. I think I'm gonna keep it. This game is basically if like The Sims got together with DayZ and decided to Netflix and chill and watch Tom Cruise's Live, Die, Repeat. It's like The Sims in the way that you're constantly managing your characters' emotions. You're trying to keep them happy by keeping them well fed, clean, dry, not on fire. And then it's similar to DayZ in the way that it has zombies, and you spend hours aimlessly running around on a big map, scrounging for food, supplies. And then just like Live, Die, Repeat, my Tommy Cruise movie, you're gonna be living, dying, and repeating over and over, living, dying, and repeating.
What the hell were you thinking?
This game was produced by a small British-Canadian indie developer called The Indie Stone. I mean, these guys were so indie, they had indie in their name. It was initially 4 people when it was released back in 2013, and it has since grown to 16 people. 16, that's huge.
Huge.
This bad boy has been in the early access stage for over 10 years. I mean, you think at this point, they wouldn't call it early access, maybe late access? Or maybe even just access? Are these jokes doing anything for you? No? Okay.
Boo, you suck.
That's fine. And I mean, this is what I looked like 10 years ago. And this is me now. I'm a big boy. A big bad boy. With a goatee. It's clear that these developers love their game and are here to support the longevity and player enjoyment. In those 10 years of early access, this game has seen complete overhauls in graphics, sound design, mechanics. I mean, shit. Like, check out this early access build footage and compare it to what we got today. The most impactful update came in 2021 with build 41. This build saw a bunch of new animations, new sound design. Even after countless hours played, the jump scare sound effect still gets to me. And that squishy noise you get when you land a killing blow on a zombie. Music to my ears. But the biggest addition was multiplayer. Instead of wandering around this huge open world all by your lonesome,
You can now share it with friends.
Alright, we have to. If there's a back.
Have to go
way,
through
this
here?
is probably it.
Yeah. Open that hole.
Smash this bitch. Alright, it's gonna break. Yep, there it is.
Okay, I got this guy.
Oh no. Oh no, run! 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 Go!
Where?
Just get out of here! There's sprinters!
Oh my gosh, I can't run.
Oh shit! Oh no! Alright.
We're done.
Holy shit! Yeah, shoot him! Shoot him!
Oosh!
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Oh shit, I
Sprint
got
for him!
reload.
Sprint for him!
Reload.
Go! Sprint for him! Holy
I
shit!
may or may not be able to run right now.
Dude, no! No, just run as much as you can! No! No, 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 no! Oh, God! Oh,
Get
shit!
after me!
There you
What
go!
the hell is going on?
Go! I tripped!
Help!
I tripped!
Help!
I'm trying to switch!
Thanks for the help.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! No! No!
This helped the game get pushed to the top of the streaming charts for months. Fans are now anticipating the new build, which will include additional wildlife, additional crafting, and an addition to the already massive map. Can we please talk about the map? Not yet. We'll get there. Now, the gameplay. This game is seriously punishing. For me, when I was starting off, the hardest thing was to know when exactly I can swing my weapon, to effectively hit a zombie. The one pro tip I can give you is to go into your settings and change the highlight zombie option. What this will do will encompass every zombie in a nice green circle just so you can hit them. And you know exactly when they're in your range and you can hit them. And this also becomes effective when you're taking on multiple zombies. You can know when you get a double hit. I played with this option on since I started, but when I made this video, I wanted to make more cinematic footage. So I actually turned it off and I realized those were kind of training wheels. I don't need no green training wheels. I'm now an effective killer. Every game starts the same way. First, you gotta create your character. This entails you selecting a career your character had before the outbreak. I think this is a really clever way of incorporating that RPG aspect of the game. Each one of these careers that you can pick have certain attributes associated with them. Like if you were a policeman, you are good with a gun. If you're a lumberjack, you're good with an axe. If you're a burger flipper, you're good at flipping burgers. You could also be an electrician. And as an electrician, you will need to know how to rig up a generator. It is rare to find a generator, and as a normal player, it is even rarer to find a generator guide or generator notebook, a guide to use a generator. But as an electrician, you don't need to worry about that. You already know how to use the generator. And that generator will power your base. What's that? Is my refrigerator running? Yes, because I have a generator. I mean, if I were to do a tier list of the professions, I'd probably put burglar way up top there, a couple of these guys in the middle, and the rest at the bottom. Fuck that. I'm choosing burglar because he can hotwire a car, and that's essential to the game. If you can drive around this huge map, that's a looked as a big pro. After you're done creating your character, selecting traits and a profession, you'll find yourself in a random home. And you'll have to scavenge for food, water, weapons, clothing, and most importantly, knowledge. And for your first few hours in this game, you probably won't be making it too far past this house that you spawn in. You're going to loot, leave, and die. My recommendation, don't get too close to this character. When creating them, really don't bother with their appearance or their name because they gonna die. And if I can just send a little reminder to those just starting the game, turn on the zombie highlighter. Now what really makes this game challenging is it only takes one bite or this percentage of scratches and lacerations to turn you into a zombie. That's right, that's 100%. If you get bit, it just takes the slightest slip up to make you a zombie. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, so now we're a couple hours into your playthrough and you're starting to actually survive traveling from more than one house to another. You've got more canned goods than a food bank. And you've got yourself a weapon of mass destruction. Now what? Time to go on surviving and thriving. The name of the game is going to be finding yourself a place to call home, barricading it, and setting it up for when the power goes out. Did I mention the power goes out? So the world is constantly changing around you. Hopefully, now that you've died a bunch of times and you've made it to this point where the power might shut out, you have learned the skills that you need to survive. Hopefully, you've been reading up on your carpentry, so you'll be able to make rain catchers after the water shuts off. Hopefully you found a generator guide book or you're an electrician so that you can operate the generator. Without a generator powering your safe house, all produce you've been stocking up on in the refrigerator is about to go to shit. Hopefully you'll have done your research in farming so you can tend to those vegetables. Food is limited and you will likely have scavenged all the cabinets in the vicinity of your safe house. Like I mentioned earlier, this game is actively trying to fuck you. If you're not staying vigilant, you will fall behind and get got. And that, my friend, is not the only way the world is changing around you. Winter is coming. And in this winter, you won't be able to conquer it in one really dark episode with a strong female lead. The world is changing quickly, and we must be ready to change with it, or risk being left behind. Now, to be completely frank, I haven't gotten to this point of the game organically. Easy now, easy. You are able to make custom games where you're able to select the start date of the apocalypse and where you begin your journey. But if you just start a standard game, it will plop you into July 9th, 1993. So that means like if you're playing a standard game and you're wanting to get to winter, you're gonna have to wait a good long time because you're in the middle of fucking summer. Winter brings all new aspects to the game, forcing you to change your play style. You'll have to wear warmer clothes, and it will be an honest challenge when you go out and scavenge for goods because you might freeze to death. So it's something you need to keep in mind. So if you're lucky enough to get to this point of the game, you'll notice that the snow begins to melt away, the flowers begin to bloom. Previous zombies that you killed months ago will remain, and their bodies will begin to decompose and become poisonous. And if you hang around them too much, they'll cause illness. They'll cause illness. They will cause illness. Now wait, can we talk about this map? Holy shoot, this thing is massive. When you boot up the game for the first time, you have to select from 4 different zones. I used to think these were separate maps, but you're selecting from 4 different counties from this massive freaking map. So many games claim to be open world, but in reality, the worlds that they have created are just a facade. Every single building in this game has a fully realized interior. You walk into a town and see a bunch of shops, you'll be able to enter them all. You'll come by hospitals that are full of doctors, zombies wearing trench coats, white trench coats, and other zombies that are wearing scrubs. I mean, if you're brave enough, you can make it to the prison. The prison is like jam-packed with a bunch of zombies that are wearing orange jumpsuits, and then you get the odd security guard zombie who's wearing padding and stuff that, you know, makes them harder to kill. Yes, there are more beautiful zombie games out there that throw a bunch of zombies at you. Games like Days Gone and Dying Light will dazzle you with their stunning graphics, but will put you to sleep with their repetitive gameplay loop. There's just like this added layer of tension due to the roguelike nature of this game. A character that you've raised from a humble little burger flipper to a professional zombie hunter can have a change in fate with one fatal mistake. The anxiety knowing that any house you enter could be your last. So basically, my point being is, what are you doing here watching this video? You should spend $15 on this game and slay some zombies with your homies. Speaking of homies, where are my homies at? When you boot up the game, it states best experienced on multiplayer with friends. So like, why are my friends being little buttholes and not spending $15 on this game? It's like not that much money. What's wrong with them? So yeah. Project Zomboid is a good game. And I'm not sure where to wrap this video up.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
What?
Forget it! Shut it down!
Okay.
Get the fuckers out!
Okay.
Shut it
I got-
down!
yep.
Turn
I
it
got
off!
you.
You
I got
dick!